'Cause this is my legacy.
Hai, selamat datang ke Legacy.tv interview special untuk hari ini. Dan ini adalah minggu yang ketiga yang kalau kamu belum lagi kepada para viewer yang kalau kamu belum lagi menonton video yang sebelumnya bersama dengan Pastor Kelvin dan juga Pastor Peter di Run. Dan saya ada link di bawah dan kamu boleh cek di bawah sini. Dan bersama dengan kita sekarang ialah minggu yang ketiga bersama dengan one of my great friends and brother, yaitu Albert Royston. Yo.
Hey man.
Yes. Sebelum kita pergi kepada topik kita hari ini, I just want to say yang one of the person yang encourage me to read books ialah Mr. Albert sendiri. I think that book is how to get from where you are to where you want to be. Jack Canfield. Yeah.
Yes.
My man. Mungkin
Wow.
Mr. Albert, perkenalkan diri sedikit about yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Richard, first of all, for the trust. Untuk just a short meeting lah. And I want to introduce myself. As you know, my name Albert. I'm a father of two.
Wow.
I have two boys and one wife. One wife. And saya bekerja lah sebagai real estate agent. Kira agent hartanah lah. Jual beli rumah itu macam lah. And just to let you know and the audience, I'm not a pastor. So what we will discuss here, I'm not a pastor, but saya just pelayan Tuhan yang melayani di gereja lah sebagai drama sajalah. That's basic about me lah. Yes, bro.
I think saya mengenali Albert because kita study sama dekat ITM, Sekarang di hatiku.
Yes.
Wow. One of our my senior lah pada masa dulu. Ya, dia mengajar benda-benda yang baik.
Hallelujah.
So topik kita pada hari ini is about manhood. Kita masih kekalkan in English word manhood, but kita akan terus membincangkan one of it because dulu kita pernah buat camp dan kita pernah menyebut Pastor Albert, Brother Albert dan juga to speak on manhood and juga womanhood. Dan I think apa yang dia share pada masa itu is sangat relevan pada masa itu dan juga apabila saya melihat itu juga sangat relevan pada masa sekarang. And a lot of men are missing. For me myself is we are missing a father figure in my life, and they are contribute to some of the happening in my wild life dan sebagainya. So today we want to share about what are the certain thing yang characteristic of manhood or a man yang kita pada hari ini. Untuk meneruskan perbincangan kita pada hari ini, Albert, I'll let you speak.
Okay, thank you so much. Before kita go ahead about the vital ataupun absolutely important things ataupun necessary lah about characteristic of a man, I just want to tell that kita kena faham dahulu bahawa God created man. God created man. So if you are a man today, you are meant to be a man.
Wow.
So first, you don't have to confuse that why I am a man. You have to remember that you are special and you are designed and you are called to be a man. So saya pun heran kenapa banyak orang sekarang confuse sendiri dia mau jadi perempuan sedangkan dia di-create untuk menjadi lelaki. So if you are a man today, you are blessed. Amen. Wow. Okay. Vital characteristics of a man. I listed some of the points, but kita akan just make it short. So for me, in my point of view, one of the characteristics and a man adalah a man fears the Lord. A man fears the Lord. Takut akan Tuhan lah di bahasanya. A man fears the Lord ini bukan bermaksud kita macam ini dengan Tuhan lah, takut. No, but it is more to about you acknowledge God, that you are from Him and everything from Him and for Him. And it is our act of submission toward God and act of respect as a man toward God. So dalam the fear of the Lord ini juga yang as a man mesti ada dalam karakternya adalah ia akan leads kita, membawa kita kepada kita punya humility kepada Tuhan. Maksudnya kita berserah kepada Tuhan as a man supaya kita dapat mempunyai satu Tuhan, Lord, iaitu Tuhanlah, our Lord. Sebab if di kehidupan kita we don't have the Lord, kita akan banyak bertuan kepada banyak perkara. For example, mungkin kita akan bertuan kepada hobi, kita akan mempunyai bertuan kepada pekerjaan, kepada business. I was there. I was commit to my Lord before. It's about my career. I mean, about my business. Until saya rasa pelayanan itu, Tuhan itu sangat mencuri masa saya. So I was, what's wrong with me? Sedangkan everything comes from God, everything's for Him. But it was a lesson for me. I thank God for that. And to fear the Lord, for me, it takes a process lah. Dia bukan benda yang sekelip mata. I want to fear the Lord, esok terus jadi. No, it takes a process. Sometimes you go up, you go down, up, down. But teruskanlah untuk belajar untuk takut akan Tuhan. Sebab kalau kita takut akan Tuhan, we will bersandar or rely on God, on His words lah, on His promises. I'm not saying that my life itu perfect yang saya sangat perfect with God, but until today I'm still learning to fear the Lord in my life, in my business, in my career lah. So that kehidupan kita terus mempunyai kekudusan itu yang sebab man ini kalau we talk about holiness kita sangat takut macam you must be holy. Oh, mesti macam inilah ada salib. But let the holiness comes from your heart and your mind lah. Because itu sangat penting. Apabila hati dan fikiran kita tidak dijaga oleh kekudusan itu, sendiri tahulah, ya sangat bahaya. And for me juga how kita
minta maaf so people think about jadi fear of the Lord. Saya kena pergi gereja. Saya kurang pergi gereja. But the way you say tadi it's not just about our religious life, but it's about the whole life. You say about business dan sebagainya. The fear of the Lord is merangkumi besar.
Yes. If we are talking about worship or fear of the Lord, itu dalam building is sangat, dalam benda yang sangat kecil. Semua orang, saya pun boleh berpura-pura bagus dalam gereja. But our real life, our real worship is when you not surround with believers. Your true character will reveal who you are. Whether you are true worshipper or partly true worshipper. So one of the characteristic, of course, we need to fear the Lord and learn to fear the Lord. Even if we look the book of Deuteronomy, I did right here from chapter 31 verse 12 until 13, Musa menyuruh orang Israel itu untuk learn to fear the Lord. Dua kali dia bercakap macam itu. Later you can check lah the Bible NLT version. Learn to fear the Lord. Learn to fear the Lord. So for me, it is very vital for us to learn as a man to fear the Lord dalam kehidupan kita.
Yes. It's an interesting word, kan? It's a learning. It's something that one is that what give us the fear of the Lord, but at the same time we learn to fear the Lord. It's not something yang paralyzed, yang kita tak boleh buat. It's we learn.
Yes.
Yes.
Learn to fear the Lord.
That will lead
But
to
we must decide. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
yeah.
Also, one of the characteristics, vital characteristics as a man adalah a man has a teachable heart. A man has a teachable heart, mempunyai hati untuk diajar. Christians love to talk about heart. God looks at your heart. Tuhan melihat hati, tidak melihat rupa. Itu adalah perkataan yang biasa. But today we will look into a teachable heart. Banyak orang mau mengajar, tetapi tidak mau diajar. Hey, Richard, you must do this. Aku rasa kau macam tu, bla 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 bla. But by the time you give me an opinion or idea, I refuse to listen to you. I don't want you to teach me. You cannot teach me. So that's one of the problems that I'm having sometimes, or a man ada kadang-kadang tidak mempunyai a teachable heart. Bila ditegur lah, especially like us, mungkin orang yang sebagai leaders kah, when you are pastors, not easy untuk orang menegur kita lah, sebab as if we know everything. Kita ada experience. For me, why kita tidak mempunyai teachable hearts? I have two reasons. Number one, we have the pride inside of us. You think you are mature enough? You think you have many experiences? And you think you are older than me lah. Kira saya lebih tahu daripada kamu. I read a lot of books. I have attended this. Yeah. So you have the pride. Number two, kamu adalah seorang yang rebel, memberontak lah. For me, why kita rebel? Because of mungkin of your past, and mungkin of your there are some issues not settled in your heart. So kamu sangat senang untuk orang tegur sikit kamu terus orang tegur sikit kamu terus memang orang tidak suka saya, lebih baik saya pergi. Sedangkan orang just mau beri kamu advice. Yes.
Dan Albert, kalau kita lihat in our church today in Christian fellowship dan sebagainya, the fact is less men ada dekat fellowship sana. There are less men, and maybe this is attribute to people tak mau diajar. When you go to church, when you go to fellowship, they don't have that teachable heart. Therefore, mereka tak mau pergi ke sana, tak mau diajar. Do you see that as a link between kurang involvement men in the church and fellowship with your point number two, teachable heart?
Yes, it could become one of the contributions. Because why? Because sometimes the preachers, they will touch about, for example, kamu lelaki yang suka mabuk, suka merokok, kamu haruslah mulai hari ini, contoh, kamu mesti bertaubat lah. Wah, kita sebagai lelaki, wah, how dare you say to me, saya banyak duit, saya ada pangkat di kerja, saya kerja government, kamu cakap saya macam itu. Yeah, one of the reasons, and it happened. It already happened.
Wow. Yes. Maybe we go to point number 3, then kita boleh kembali balik for the next.
Kembali ke laptop. All right. One of the vital characteristics of a man that I learned, or I think, adalah a man is a generous giver. Generous giver lah. The Bible says, when you give with your right hand, don't let your left hand knows that you are giving lah. So it is very hard to become a generous giver sometimes because we tend to announce it. Tapi for me, as a man, we need to learn untuk menjadi seorang yang generous giver. whether you become generous to your friends, to your parents, to your family members, or strangers. What I mean dengan generous giver ini adalah it is not limited to money.
Yeah.
It can be your time. It can be your energy. Yeah. Like this. I really appreciate you because you give me your time untuk kita discuss, sharing. So you are one of the generous givers. When we talk about giving, it is more than money, about money. But for me, what I mean generous giver adalah when you have the heart to do it and compassion to do it, to give what you have, to share with others without tanpa mau dibayar balik.
Yeah.
You give, tidak mau dibayar balik, but you just want to give because you have the heart to give. Like I said, it's not about the amount, but it is about what you have and the desire in your heart and the compassion that you have to share with others.
Interesting. Yeah,
It is about generous giver.
if we look at all the men that influence us, like maybe pastors or people yang influence us, maybe you to me is that one of that characteristic is that giver. Like in the beginning, daripada mula this video, I say that you lend me the book. Oh, you don't give me the books, right? But you lend me the book, and in that, people that we admire or people that we respect, even people who have their good father dan sebagainya, is the kind of people yang giver, like the one you said. Interesting.
Learn to give.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. How about the next point?
Yeah, Richard. One of the points that I have here is a man demonstrates wisdom. A man demonstrates wisdom. Maksudnya di sini adalah be a man, menjadi seorang lelaki that gives or contributes solution instead of complaining things around you.
Yes.
It is so funny apabila a man complains a lot than others.
Yes, yes.
Others lah. I mean others saja. Yeah. So learn untuk demonstrate wisdom that you are a problem solver. It doesn't mean that you have to solve this, but just show that you are trying to solve this, not complain. So look for solution or ways to handle things so that you can make at least good decision in your life. Maksudnya adalah kita terus seek the wisdom, cara untuk mengatasi segala perkara. Elakkan banyak complaints. Because it shows that if you are too much complain, it shows that what kind of person are you? You complain a lot, but you don't do anything. For example, di satu tempat, semua orang komplain tidak ada air, sedangkan hujan ada. But only this one man takong air, letak dalam baldi, so he managed to take his bath. So which one is wiser? Very simple kan? But stop complaining, do something about it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There are a lot of passive men juga kan?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. True.
Yes, bro. Go for the last one, then we can wrap up something.
Have a coffee. Right. For the last one of the vital characteristics of a man that I observe and understand adalah a man stands still in the midst of challenges. Menjadi seorang lelaki yang tenang apabila kita berhadapan dengan masalah ataupun cabaran di kehidupan ini lah. Semua kita memang face right now, kita semua ada masalah lah, especially like yang melanda negara kita COVID. Stand still, relax. Semua kita ada mengatasi benda yang sama. But kita kena belajar untuk tenang dalam kita mengatasi atau menghadapi masalah. Semua orang ada masalah or their own problems, struggle, but learn to be still. Even the Bible says, be still, know that I am God. Just kita belajar untuk ambil itu, be still, because we know that we belong to God. We know that God is our vindicator, so we just learn to trust God lah. And for me, apabila kita learn untuk to be still, it is still goes back to how do you respond to the challenges or to the problems. If you respond it in this way or in it goes back to your response. Everything goes back to your response. Like I said, you have your own challenges. It is how you respond. It's very important. How do you respond about it? That is will determine the solution toward it. If you respond it in different way, that's why you will get this result. For example, why we have, let's say, you are depressed. Why are you depressed? So what is your solution? How do you respond to your depression? To hang yourself or to share with your friends?
Yes.
But nowadays, such a culture, I don't have solution. I just hang myself. That is my response. So for me, stand still in the midst of challenges. If you are a man, kalau kamu ada masalah, stand still, relax, think. There's always way dalam problem kita, dalam challenges kita. Stand still, because you are a man. One day, if you got married, your family, your wife, your children will look up to you. So you must stand still, so they can trust the man that lead them, that protect them. Yeah, Richard.
These are the five traits that oversee the fears of the Lord, teachable heart, a generous giver, demonstrating wisdom, and calm in the midst of the challenges. Bagaimana all this in your family life? How does this come into that function in your family life? Is there any stories that you can share to us, maybe regarding with these points?
I got married for 7 years, nearly 7 years. So I have 2 kids. So it takes process for me to observe these things, and I learn from others also, like kita punya church members, like our pastors sharing, or we have seminars, family seminars, and you are reading books, and it takes learning for me to know that these 5 elements for me as a man, as a father, sangat penting lah. But the key number 1 adalah, like I said now, the fear of the Lord itu harus ada di hati kita dulu.
Yes.
That's why I put it number 1. That's why the Bible says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Yep.
Is there any sorry, saya tidak give you this question before, but is there any men that you see that have this kind of people, this kind of men yang you admire, who have this quality or this characteristic?
One of the men that inspired me also adalah one of our church members. His name is Mr. Hari. He's a Asia pilot. So he really inspires me until today as a man. Dia juga ada berkongsi that he also faces challenges lah in her workplace, stewardess or other friends lah. But itulah, like he said, kena jaga kekudusan. Itu saja. So he really inspires me until today to become a man and a father. Even we went together untuk pergi ke manhood seminar, just like a manhood conference lah. We both went together, so it really inspired me a lot. Yeah, Mr. Hari.
Pria-pria sejati.
Yeah, pria-pria yang tak sejati. Yes.
Albert, there's another one thing yang I see yang apabila saya begin with this video, you are one of my seniors masa first pergi ke university, and then I am thinking if there is no you, Jane, adults, or all other people, dan sebagainya, if there is people like you guys, I think I will sway into different kind of men who I am today. And what is the function of friendship in how we want to develop to become a man? Because
it is very important.
You have, sorry to cut you for today. I see
No problem.
you have friends around you, daripada muda sampai ke you become family members. You stick with this friend like Roy dan mereka yang lain. So how does friendship function in your manhood to become man?
For me, choose the right community or right vibes is very important for you to grow as a man. Seriously, if you choose a wrong vibe, sooner or later, definitely you will go to that flow. But of course, macam like you said, ini my personal point lah. It is only by daripada pelayanan itulah kita dapat bertahan sampai hari ini. Maksud saya pelayanan adalah kita sama-sama melayani Tuhan itu. Yes, that's the only key. I think if kita tidak sama melayani pun, I don't think we will stick that too sticky until today.
Throughout our interview, you say about books, reading books dan sebagainya. Is there any books that you want to recommend to viewers today?
Oh yeah, I've chosen some of the books that currently I'm reading one book called City Changer. Tapi saya tidak mau show dulu sebab saya belum habis baca. But number one, I have this book. It's Daily Moment Strength Inspiration for Man.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow, this one for men. Yeah, for men. And number two, Limitless.
Yeah.
This one by Jensen Franklin. It's a great book. And yeah, I think you know this book.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. And last one, I love this book so much.
The words. Yes.
I never stop to promote this book. It's very good. Yeah.
Yes. True.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy to see you, Richard. You are growing so drastically from the first time I knew you until today. Who you are so great. Keep learning. Keep making an impact. I'm proud of you, bro.
Yes, thank you. Sebab it's about manhood, I see you as a brother figure for me to see. I look at you, I learn so much about how to fear the Lord. You keep on encouraging me dan sebagainya. I think our friendship can be a symbolize untuk kita that find people who also fear the Lord. Because as a man, kita akan ada temptation dan sebagainya. So we need another man to support us, which is for me one of the men is you to support me in my manhood. Any last thought about our discussion today?
Nothing much. Keep learning. Keep reading. If you are having ups and downs, everybody mempunyai or experience the same thing ups and down, but it's very common if you experience ups and down, just move on. But it is very uncommon if you experience down terus. So never give up, keep moving. Yes, that's all. Very simple.
All right, thank you, Albert, for agreed for this interview. Maybe just last question for you personally. What is legacy?
Yeah, talking about legacy is, for me, personal point of view, it is an inheritance. It's about pewarisan. That is legacy. You ask these questions if you want to talk about legacy. Who will inherit this? Or who will inherit it? Or what kind of legacy or inheritance you want to leave? Like now, you have legacy, TV. So, in the future, what kind of inheritance that you want to leave to the society or people around you through this, what you have now? It is about inheritance, legacy for me.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. If anyone want to know more about topic about manhood, macam mana mereka can contact you dan
Yeah, they can go to my Instagram, DM me. Very simple. That's all. I will prefer through Instagram than Facebook. Facebook most to my business lah, business account. If IG is more ada personal sikit lah.
During the time kita record ni is the time of quarantine dan sebagainya. But maybe after kita go out dan sebagainya, if anyone looking for house, looking for properties, you can just contact
Wow.
and DM him. Until we meet again untuk the next interview, which is I think interview with how to speak in public speaking with our brother Simon Jolly.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyone yang belum lagi menonton all our previous interview dan interview yang akan datang, just keep on stick with legacy.tv setiap Sabtu pukul 2 petang. Albert, kita berjumpa lagi. Thank you for your time and all that. Send my regards.
Thank you.
Send my regards
Yeah.
to Linda, your wife.
Yes.
Your first wife.
Yep. Yes.
Shalom.
See you, bro. Love you, man. See you.
This is my legacy.